Hair flip, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Okay. My hair is like ugly today. Hi guys. I'm just kidding. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing another story time. I know, another. Today I'm gonna be doing a story time about the time when there was like rumors said about me and they were going around school back in my sophomore year in high school, obviously. And yeah, I was just thinking right now, like like obviously I have other story times and like the juicy story times, like way much juicier than this, but I just wanted, you know, to come on here and, you know, tell this story because I don't know, I just wanted to do a video today. And yeah, pretty much that's what happened today. But anyways, yeah, let's get started on this video. Okay, so this video, well, this story time is gonna be about the time that rumors were being said by this a boy and this girl. And okay, so let's do like a little backstory, like obviously like every other story I do, but anyways, so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. Okay, so I knew this girl. I was a sophomore and she was a senior, so I had her for a TA in a class. I'm not gonna say which class, and obviously, but if this girl receives this video, like, sup, you know what? But it's funny because I still have her on my social media, only because like she never did anything. So like she was only talking and she never confronted me, and like that was like the only rumor she did. And she like after that, like, you know, like she didn't say anything. So that's why I feel like we've never beefed it after, you know. So anyways, okay, so I had this TA in my class, and you know, she was talking to this guy, okay, and I mean, it was like her ex. Like she was talking, they were like on and off or whatever, you know. That's the point. Okay, so like she would tell me, like, we were cool, like she would tell me her stuff, and then I would just, you know, listen to her, whatever. And you know, like a good friend, like, you know, I consider her as like a friend, but not like a best friend, you know. So I wouldn't really know about her business like that, but I did know that she was talking to this guy. Didn't pay much attention to it, and blah 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 blah, you know. And so then I remember one, like, I, like, you know, like a normal day, like I started talking to this guy. I think he had already graduated. Yeah, I think he already graduated. And yeah, he did graduate already, but he went to that high school. He had graduated the year before, so I think I was a freshman when he graduated. Okay, so I started talking to this guy, and yeah, like nothing, like just talking to him, like whatever, you know. Like first it started as like friends, and then from friends, like we were just texting, and then from there we were just, it was like a thing, like we had like a thing, I guess. And then I remember one time we went to the movies, and yeah, we watched a movie and everything, you know. Everything was cool, nothing like big, you know. We just went to the movie once. So then that was that. And then it was funny because after, like, you know, I was going on with my day, I was still texting him or anything, and this guy, just so you guys know, this guy was the guy that she was dating, and so I guess that was her ex. And it's crazy because I did not know that, like genuinely I did not know that, because like his name was like a certain name, obviously, and like there's so many of those names, so I never in my mind crossed that. And since I would never really, I would only talk to her in that period, so it wasn't like a, like I would hang out with her, like she showed me pictures of him, like it was never like that, you know. So I had no clue what this guy looked like, you know. So, you know, so when I started talking to this guy, like I didn't think much of it, you know. I did not think, you know, I didn't even cross my mind, to be honest. So whoops, have my makeup right here. Okay, so anyways, okay, let's just start getting to the juicy part, okay? Okay, so from there, like, time went on, let's just say like a week or two or whatever, you know. Just know the fact that what I told you right now, that that guy ended up being that girl's boyfriend, was because of this incident, and that's what I'm just letting you know so it doesn't confuse you guys. So just know, you know, because yeah. So okay, so one day this guy came up to me, we were like talking like normal, and then after he was like, oh, so what's up with you and I don't know, Jerry? And then I'm like, what do you mean what's up with me and Jerry? Like, and keep in mind that the guy that he did ask me about, it's not the guy that I was talking to or that I once hung out with. Like, it was just like a random guy that went to our school. Like, I've never really talked to him like at all. Like, it was like a hi and bye thing, you know. Like I just knew him, but I've never hung out with him. I never had a full-on conversation with him, you know. So he's like, oh, what's up with you and Jerry? And then I was like, what do you mean? And he was all like, oh, like, I've heard. And I'm like, what do you mean? What you hear? And then he was like, oh, like, I heard you and him got caught in the boys' restroom doing things. And I was like, what? I was like, excuse me? Like, me. He's like, yeah, like, you. And I was just like, are you sure? Because there's like a couple of daisies here that go to the school, you know. He's like, no, like, you, like, they said like Daisy and then my last name, you know. And then I was just like, okay. I was like, what? Like, I thought he was kidding, but then after I was like, no, like, who told you that, you know? And then he was like, oh, let's name her Selena. Oh, Selena and Frank. Selena and Frank, they were both saying that that you were talking, that you did that with Jerry in the restroom. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, what? So then, to me, I guess then the girl started, like, told another girl, or like another girl confronted me, and she was just like, oh, like, Sabrina told me that you are talking to her ex. And then I was like, what? And then I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, yeah, like, you're talking to Jerry, huh? And then I was like, yeah, why? And he's like, that's her ex. And I was like, what? I was like, oh my god, that's so crazy. Like, everything was just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she probably thinks like I'm like the worst, like, friends, like, you know. Like, obviously she wasn't like a friend, but, you know, I was just like, oh my god. I was just like, oh my god, like, she's gonna start like thinking things, and she's gonna think that I'm trying to like talk to her man or whatever, you know. And I was just like, oh my god, like, I was confused as hell because I was not aware of this. So then, yeah. So then this girl, she was just telling me that Selena was telling her that she was like pissed that I was talking to her ex, that I knew that I was her ex, and then what kind of a friend is that, and that I'm a hoe, and I don't know what, like, every name in the book she was calling me, you know. And I'm like, whoa, like, why is this girl going off on me, and like not even telling me to my face? She's just going all around school like telling people like what I did or what I've done, you know, whatever, you know. So then everything just clicked in my head, like, oh, so that's why Selena and, what did I name him? I named him Frank are saying that about me. And I'm like, no, everything makes sense now. And I'm just like, oh my god. And you know what, like, it got me mad the most because they were spreading rumors about me that weren't even true, made me look so bad. And like, that like made me mad because, like, who are you to like make me look bad, like, you know, making me look bad, like, so then that happened, okay. And then from there, I knew that Selena and Frank were messing around. Like, they were like messing around, or like I heard that they were messing around and they were like a thing or whatever. And I heard that Frank at the time had a girlfriend, and like, I guess like he was cheating on his girlfriend with Selena. And but yet this girl is like calling me names, like, no hunty, like, no, like, who are you to name me names and call me all these things, but you're the one that's doing all these things, you know? I'm just like, oh hell no. Don't get me started. So then to me, like, in my head, I was just like, oh, like, these people really, like, got together and wanted to start saying things about me. Like, what? And I was like, oh my god. And like, why would that guy start saying things? Like, what kind of guy are you talking about a girl and like bashing her and all these things, you know? And it's just like, it got me so mad. I was just like, oh. And I was just like, why is this girl gonna like be saying things about me when she's the one doing things with this guy, and then she's gonna be saying things that I'm talking to her ex? Like, makes no damn sense. Like, anyways, so everything made sense to me. I was just like, so that's why like people are saying what they're saying, you know, because other people are telling them, you know what I mean? I don't know what their issue was. Like, well, I mean, I don't know what the guy's issue was, but the girl, obviously I didn't do anything, and I don't know what they were gonna get out of this from making rumors about me. I don't know. Anyways, high school, it's so dumb. It's really dumb. But anyways, so that happened, and I remember that once I found that out, I did want to confront both of them, and I do remember confronting them, and like, I'm not just like a person that's gonna say something and then don't do it, and especially when I have nothing to do with anything that they are saying. So it obviously got me more mad, you know. So I remember one day I saw the guy, and I saw him, and I went up to him. I don't remember if I was with somebody. I don't think I was, but I remember I went up to him, and then I'm like, what are you saying about me? And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I heard what you're saying about me, about that you found me and this other guy in the restroom doing things. And he was just like, no, what are you talking about? Like, he looked so dumb, and I'm just like, so you're telling me that people are telling me that you and Selena were telling them and all of the other people like in your group what I did, but yet you're denying it in front of me? Like, and I was like, and then he literally didn't say anything. He was just like acting dumb, and then he was getting mad at me. He was like, oh, what are you talking about? Like he was like being so defensive. Like, I did not say that. I don't know who the hell told you that. And we were like getting loud, and I remember like people were like listening, and then people came to us, were like, all right, Daisy, like, let's go. And then I was just like, all right, like, whatever. And I walked away, and then ever since then, like, I never spoke to him ever again. And the girl, I remember, it's crazy because I'm like, damn, like, I was actually like about to like tell them off, you know. Okay, and then with the girl, I remember one time I saw her, I was in the restroom, and then I saw her in the restroom too, and I was by myself, and I don't know if she was by herself, I don't really remember. And I remember I was gonna, like, I had seen her walk in. I'm like, oh, when she comes out, I'm gonna like ask her, like, hey, like, why are you saying things about me? Like, I'm right here. I did not know who your ex-boyfriend was, and I don't want you thinking what you're thinking, and I don't want you talking about me, and I don't want my name in your mouth. Like, point blank, like, you're not supposed to be talking about me, you know. And I'm gonna be like speaking up for myself. Like, you're no one to be talking about me, you know. So then I remember that I was about to like go up to her, and I was waiting for her to like kind of come out of the restroom so we can speak. And then I remember she was crying. And I know at the time when she was crying, this guy that went to our school, he was also a senior, he had just passed away, and he had a car accident, and he passed away his senior year. So that was very tragic. And you know what, like, I have feelings, I do have a heart, and I did have some type of remorse for this girl, even though she was saying things about me. But she was crying. So then I remember she was crying, and I literally, once I seen her crying, I knew why she was crying, because the whole school was like so sad, and you know, you just see people sad, the people that talk to him or whatever. So that happened, and I let it go, and I never spoke to her ever again. So yeah, like, that was just the end of that. Like, I confronted the guy, and I'm pretty sure he said something to that girl, Selena or whatever her name is. And I did confront the guy, and he denied it, but multiple people were telling me that they were saying things, and I don't know what their problem was in creating those rumors about me. I didn't know where they were gonna go from there, but it did get me really mad that they were like saying unnecessary things about me, especially a guy. Like, come on now, like, you're really low of a guy when you start saying rumors about a girl, you know. But yeah, that was my story about the time where rumors were created and were going around school that I got caught in the restroom with some guy doing God knows what. But yeah. High school is so childish. It's so funny because I feel like people have the dumbest experiences ever, and it's like they're so pathetic. But they're like stories you like laugh about it now, you know, and it's just a little story that I just thought about and I wanted to share with you guys because it was funny. And it's funny because people do make some crazy ass rumors. Like, it's crazy what people say about you, you know, and it's dumb, but whatever, you know. But yeah, guys, that was the end of my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this story time of mine. I know it was a very random, very quick. I think it was quick. I don't know how long it took me to say all this, but it felt like 10 minutes. But it was just a little story time, and I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I hope you guys made you laugh. I don't know, entertained you guys. But yes, so yeah, I hope you guys can give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you guys on my channel, and I hope my channel does expand because I love doing this. I love talking to a camera. I love talking. I don't know, I can talk for days, just put it that way. But yeah, feel free to leave anything down in the comments below. Anything you want to share with me, how your day is going, how my day is going is good. Even though it's a Friday night and I got no plans, but I'm just gonna take off this makeup and I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna watch Netflix or something. But anyways, yeah. I hope to see you guys on my next one, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye guys.